I just wanted to post a little anecdote. Hopefully, this will be super short about something that happened in gameplay that I think was particularly amusing. Of course, at the time, you kind of have to be there to really appreciate how funny everyone who was present found it. But it was a genuinely, I thought, a genuinely hilarious story. Um, our gaming group, we were playing third edition at the time. I was the game master. We were playing at a friend named Scott's place. At Scott's place, there was probably like our typical 6 to 8 players there, uh, and among them were 2 players who were closer friends than they were with the rest of us. For various reasons, they'd grown apart. One of them had grown apart from the rest of the group. His name was Keith. I'm gonna just go ahead and say what his name was, and he, for some reason, and I can't remember what. I actually have no memory of what set him off, but he was prone to setting off and getting angry at random times about things that no one else at the table could possibly understand why he was quite so angry. And this time he did get angry, and he stormed out. And the other guy who was with him, his name was Sean, was his ride. So Sean was the guy driving. So when Keith stormed off, Sean left. There was a bunch of tension in the air. The game kind of come to a grinding halt in the middle of like a dungeon exploration type thing. And the next encounter, the very next thing that happened was the party, which was fairly low level, if I remember correctly, just bumped right into an owlbear. And the first thing that happens in the combat is the owlbear grabs, I'm pretty sure it was Scott, the guy whose house we were at, grabs his character and crits him. He hit him, I think, all 3 times, so he got the bite attack, the 2 claws, got the like the hug or the Rin damage, whatever the terminology was in 3rd edition. I can't quite remember. And he, of course, got double damage because it was a crit. Because one of the claws was a crit as well. So the way I described the encounter was that Scott's character got scooped up by the owlbear. The owlbear popped his head off like the top of a bottle of beer and chugged his blood and threw him over his shoulder. Now, that's not really what happened. I did describe it that way. His character was like dropped to like 2 hit points or some shit, but it was not actually that. That's why immediately everyone erupted in laughter. Thought it was so funny, the description of his head being popped off like a beer bottle and chugged, made everybody at the table laugh and completely forget. And that's the reason why we completely forgot what the other guy was mad about. And it was just one of those events that happens at a game table. And in the moment, like literally, I think it took nearly a minute and a half for the laughter to die down enough for me to say, your character's at 2 hit points, and and what was your next action, and move on to the next guy in initiative. But nobody took it. Scott did not take it as he took it exactly like everybody else. He laughed his butt off about his character being mistreated so horribly. But yeah, it's just a short story. Kind of wanted to post it. I might make like I keep thinking about making a series out of stuff, but this would be a pretty good series just to go through short little vignettes, short little anecdotes of things that happened at the table, crazy things over the years. So anyway, if you like the content, please like and subscribe.